Okay, I will begin. Ashutosh, you missed a point. We have Sameer Joshi with us, who is heading the Global Bridge Management System in Australia. And we have Mayuri Tundalwar, who is a researcher and has been working with me for over 5 years. And Srinath Menon, who has been working with me for the last 30 years. So probably Srinath has been there with me from day one when I started the research after the collapse of the Daman-Ganga Bridge. So without further delay, I would like to start with the proceedings. First and foremost, greetings for Dassehra to all of you and your family members from all of us here. We appreciate your taking time out today to attend the inception of the Board of Advisors for UBMS Research Group India and Global Bridge Management Systems Australia. UBMS Research Group is a prime and important research group focused on bridge management for the last 22 years. We have delivered many iconic concepts in bridge management system, including multiple algorithms for balanced service life calculation, financial due diligence like LCCA, multi-criteria decision-making process. Recently in 2024, UBMS Research Group successfully completed a voluntary commitment which was given to the United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction under the Sendai Framework for Voluntary Commitment. With this, URG have integrated the process of risk and vulnerability analysis for bridges for natural hazard within bridge management system. This veers our research to the noble task of avoiding loss of human life. UBMS aims to continue our journey and maintain our prime position in the years to come. To bring more clarity, more depth in our approach, and root it firmly to the larger global society, we wish to constitute this Board of Advisors. I take this opportunity to formally announce the formation of the Board of Advisors as constituted today on this auspicious day. I will announce the name of the members in the alphabetical order. Dr. Ashutosh Mohanty from India, Dr. Dipti Wagle from Melbourne, Australia, Dr. Namrata Bhattacharya Miss from Chester, UK, Dr. Nidhi Nagbatla from Belgium, and Saparva Bhattacharya from London, UK. Each of you will be given about a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, to make your formal introduction to the members attending the meeting. After Sameer delivers his address, I will now call upon Sameer Joshi to say a few words.
Thanks, Mr. Sachin. Thanks for the formal introduction. Good evening to all, and it's my great pleasure to formally welcome you all in the Board of Advisors to create a synergy between the GBMS Private Limited and UBMS Research Group. We are truly honored that each one of you has chosen to lend your time today and the wisdom to support our mission. Your collective expertise in the disaster and risk management, climate control, and bridge construction systems, and represents a remarkable resource for our companies. And we deeply appreciate your willingness to contribute to take on the advisory role, as your guidance would be instrumental in driving this direction forward. Before we begin our discussions today, I would like a moment to thank you all. And thank you once again for your commitment. To set the stage, I would like to invite each one of the members to briefly introduce yourself with a short synopsis of your background, where applicable, highlighting the focus on your current research and the work in the field you are. This will give us a clearer picture of the diverse strength the board brings together and how we can best align with our vision moving forward. So I'll pass on the dais to Saparwa to quickly give us a synopsis.
Hello, everybody. Good morning from London. Obviously, good evening at Australia. Yes, I have been working in the field of bridges for the last 33 years since I graduated in 1992 from RDC Durgapur. And obviously, you can see my background. They are all where I was involved. They are not all bridges. There are many other type of structures also. But yes, these are some of the things I can cherish my memory. I have been working in UK for last 25 years and as a technical director to WSP for last how many 2008 onwards. So and also I was an academic in between 2010 2011 to 2021, but still doing teaching as a part-time because I can't leave teaching. So that's the main thing. And I am a national advisor for steelwork bridges as well as steelwork expert panel as a steel bridge group in this country and Europe. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Thanks, Saparwa. Namrata, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to speak with you all today. It's a pleasure to be here and an extreme honor. I think I feel like a misfit here because I have not worked with bridges at all. So my interest and my research focus is on community engagement and especially focusing on hazard and flood risk management. I've worked in the UK. That was my area where I did my PhD, where I focused on business communities, while I've worked in several other countries, Brazil, Nigeria, India, where I have focused on residential properties. And also, mostly at the moment, my focus is on a concept of design thinking, where I'm bringing in different aspects of people's understanding for risk and hazard management, and also engagement. How can they better engage with the broader aspect of research? So basically, with the era of intensified natural hazards that we see, which is driven by either climate change or other anthropogenic activities, as responsibility as a researcher is not only to generate knowledge in your own field, but it's also important to ensure that the knowledge translates into more resilient, adaptive, and in this case, secure infrastructure system. So I'm very happy to discuss the way forward and the correlations that my work might have in different aspects of that as a trusted sounding member of this board. What I can contribute towards the strategic direction rooted in resilience, collaborative platform for design thinking. I'm more than happy to contribute to those aspects. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Namrata. Can I get Ashutosh to give us a brief?
Okay. Thank you very much, Samirji, and all of the delegates who are present over here. I just brief about myself. I'm Dr. Ashutosh. Actually, I'm a university professor as well as advisor to World Bank program for the Northeast region. So basically, I'm working both research as well as different infrastructure development projects in Maharashtra as well as Northeast India. So I work in different more than 14 countries I worked. And, my working year might be, 17 years plus in different countries, even from Europe, like Czech Republic, I worked. Then I work, Nepal, then India, all of these, Central Asia and the South East Asia. Even I studied in AIT, Asian Institute of Technology, with American fellowship. Then I work different projects, particularly in Super Cyclone 99's impact with the Colorado State University NCAR, National Center for Atmospheric Research. Then I work 2-3 big projects, basically whose like cross-cutting issues of disaster risk reduction, and I giving a strategic policy making support to the government of India. Then I'm an advisor to NIDM, National Institute of Disaster Management, Government of India. Then OSDOMA, Odisha State Disaster Management Authority. Presently I'm OSU, Odisha State Open University. I'm a professor as well as advisor for this government infrastructure development program for government of Maharashtra. So in this way I have a multidisciplinary and so many experience. So my present role doing research, even there is hydrological impact, river basin management, and some infrastructure development and strategic giving inputs to the government. So these are the very few outlines that I have gained, and being a this is a very big platform. I think we can contribute for this effort from Satyanand Sarji and all of you, and I am very much thankful to all of you to be a part of this team, and it's very good initiative. Let's hand together to make this effort successful and things. And even we can do some good research work in future. I could contribute because more than 6-7 I have so many PhD scholars, different countries, continents. So we could contribute for this, infrastructure development, bridge, infrastructure development in different part of Maharashtra and Northeast. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Professor Ashutosh. Mr. Sachin, if you would like to continue.
I would just like to add to what Namrata and Ashutosh mentioned. Okay, not all the board members are civil engineers and not all the board members are related in bridge engineering. The purpose of constituting this board is to bring the entire gambit of, bridge management today as we see it, not as how the civil engineering fraternity sees it. As we see it, has to be holistic. That is why we made a commitment to UNDRR and it was successfully completed. That is why we have integrated financial due diligence and risk assessment within the whole gambit of bridge management. Probably the only bridge management system in the world to have multi-criteria decision making, because bridge management, Saparva can vouch for it, is uniquely focused only on distress as the sole criteria for prioritizing the bridges which should receive funding. Whereas we provided within our global analytics for bridge management, we provided that platform where we can combine this input from the financial due diligence, from the functional aspect, from the risk aspect, hazard aspect, and the structural. So that brings this uniqueness to this entire gambit, and it is more holistic. Now, coming to our present focus, our present focus is directed more towards going beyond bridge management to make this platform work to save human lives. Because rescue and relief operations depend heavily on connectivity. Everybody all over the world, people have accepted that bridges or road network or transportation logistic plays a very crucial role in the economic enhancement of the country. But it also plays a very crucial role in times of difficulties, in times of disaster, in times of calamities, because what differentiates a hazard occurrence from occurrence to calamity or disaster is absence of rescue and relief timely. So Namrata, your contributions will add that cutting edge razor finish, I would say. And Professor Ashutosh, your contribution to bring how this whole platform can be then fundamentally presentable from the financial aspect, like World Bank or ADB. See, this funding happens only through major banks or major financial institutes, and they require certain parameters to be satisfied. So that is why this whole this thing has been formed. Dipti Bakale is a civil engineer. She is in forensic engineering, so more closer to what Saprabha is doing. Whereas Nidhi is again from the disaster risk reduction fraternity. So she is into climate change and how it impacts and those types of things. So I think our choice of the five of you were driven by the diversity of your experience rather than keeping the experience only focused on one. Because the last 25 years, the research was focused from the civil engineering aspect. But now the research has to move in a diversified manner. And I am at nearly 70 now. So, okay, I am functional, but I have a limitation of longevity. And it is for all five of you to guide UBMS research group. You see, last 25 years, we have attained a very prima donna position in research when it comes to bridge management. When it comes to resilience in bridges, if you Google search, you will find 90% of the literature only from UBMS research group. Same thing if you do a Google search for MCDM in bridge management, it is only UBMS research group. So we have attained that position. We should not leave it. All of us have roots in some form or the other to India, except Dipti Bagre, who is from Nepal. But again, that's the Indian subcontinent. So this research is originating from the Indian subcontinent, and it's probably the only research that is having the position in the world, which is driving other universities to do their PhDs based on our papers. So we want to maintain that position. And unless we do research in a diversified manner, we will not be able to maintain that position. And hence, the Constitution is in this fashion. I would like to share with you that our website is now, one second, I'm trying to share the screen with all of you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
This is our website. And if you look, we have the board of advisors as selected by you on the website. Similarly, this is GBMS website. One second. This is the GBMS website. And here also on the home page, you will see the board of advisors. So all the board, this thing is now available. I would seek your permission and your perspective as to how we should announce it on the social media. So let us have a uniformity. So Saprabha, what is your idea?
First of all, I would like to thank you for putting me in this position. That's the honor. I introduced myself, but I didn't thank you in the beginning. But I know you long time, and I know how much you appreciate my work. That's very nice of you. Yes, we need to put this in professional network like LinkedIn and all
LinkedIn.
these things.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. But the way you presented just now, a short video would be ideal if you can put it in there, talking about all these things, or at least the subtitle type of things, so that people in different language can understand. But people are more keen towards visual rather than audio and reading. People don't read. They read only WhatsApp messages, Facebook things, and all these things, but not really reading things. All right, let's be honest. So we have to come up with something which goes in. That is very important. And Namrataji and Professor Ashutosh, I believe you have a lot more to contribute in this forum rather than me. I will tell you in detail, because all over the world, bridge is collapsing. Mostly the big bridges are collapsing because of this hydrological data are not correct. Sachinji and I discussed many times about all these things. And you are going to be the game changer, I believe. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Namrata, what's your idea about social media? LinkedIn is okay?
Yes, I think, and thank you so much, everyone, for really for your kind words. I think we must leverage the digital platforms a little bit thoughtfully, using. I think both LinkedIn. I don't know if people are using ResearchGate that much, but even if we can share insights, we can like short videos, and I totally agree. It's people do not read pages after pages, even if we can highlight that one of our some paper has been published or things like that, but snapshots is the way to go. What exactly you have mentioned, Sachin, is how interdisciplinary, what's the importance of interdisciplinarity, that sort of insights, thematic distribution of what we do and how we are coming together, more visual. And we can always start with what you showed us in the website, that these are the people, and then have some nice, I don't know, pictures, images of our own work. We can share that, a small snapshot of what we do, and maybe a 30-second video even, those kind of things, which is, this is a era of, I don't even know those, tweet, snap, those 30-second things. It keeps coming up. Yes. So those are the type of things actually work better. But LinkedIn is a very good platform, and I that's the only platform, to be honest, which I use. But I'm sure there are other platforms that we can also make use of. But academically, I mean, most professional work, professionally, I would prefer LinkedIn. Yeah. That's all. I don't know much. I'm not a social media person. So that's my idea on that.
Professor Ashutosh, what's your idea?
Yeah, whatever I think, just add to Namrataji, it is very nice that she mentioned about the LinkedIn. That is also one platform that we can, all of us using, and we can add some of these, best practices, and some of the good case studies that we are working with the universities and different part, like we are working similar line with some of the best outcome of our research inputs that could be shared with our groups, as well as the other platform that we are using. Even I'm using using some of the, European, like river basin network from US. There is some disaster network, UNDRR. So because I'm so many international conferences, we are participating. So we are in network. So that is I think social media now a pivotal role in the, discussing and sharing the information that we are working, and it's the best practices that we are associated. That will be a good, inputs from our side. In this, that's why I'm thinking. And this is the one way we can share some of things in this, new platform that you mentioned. And it is a very nice one that you mentioned, and you have given some caption of our profile, our work, our specializations, and our things like how we are, like giving our inputs to, giving just, providing the knowledge that could be shared among us. Even there, some of our colleagues could also giving their inputs to upgrade it. That is the thing, because many things they might know, they did some work, so it will be a very good platform. So everybody could, share their knowledge, thought that could be enrich our, even enhance our whatever knowledge and whatever the research input that provide by us or our colleagues.
Okay, I had shared the chartered document with all of you. Basically, it was on the similar lines of the other document that I had shared, but it is now a formal charter. Shall we consider it as accepted in toto and move ahead?
Yeah.
I think Namrata wanted to share something.
You've raised your hand.
Sorry. Yeah, I just wanted to add to the discussion about social media. I just thought that what is that really attracts me in social media when I go to the LinkedIn page. What I like about UNDRR page, they are always putting up something like a poll. And, it's just a 1 second thing to click on that. But that's such a lovely engagement. So, and also it's kind of a knowledge sharing. So people are quite happy to see if their answers are right or wrong. It's an instant thing. So it's a poll, and then every week there is a poll. So it can be thematic, obviously. And this is kind of attracting people to that social media post, along with the post that become. So something like that, there can be quite a number of strategies we can take on social media aspect. But because we are starting up, it would be interesting to put up some of these things which will attract people towards that channel or, our updates. So just wanted to add to that.
Right.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, Namrata. So the charter has been accepted, and there is one small request. Do we need to have a WhatsApp group for the Board of Advisors?
Sorry, Sachinji, but I'm not into WhatsApp groups.
Okay.
I would rather refrain from using WhatsApp for clear, concise communication, which we can have via chat, via emails, and via.
Yeah, email, we are already there. Email, yeah. I think I have shared.
And yeah. I would rather stick to professional form of communications.
Okay. So
I don't know. I mean, email. I'm happy with whatever the board of advisors wants to decide, but that's just my personal opinion.
So we'll keep it professional. What is your say on that, Professor Ashutosh?
Yeah. What Samitji mentioned, that is okay. But whenever is some kind of message information could be shared, that is also one of the platform that even our colleagues, from Europe and US, my colleagues are there. I'm working with the NCAR. They're using the WhatsApp even groups. Even we are working in the professional groups as well. So for information sharing, that is the right platform, what I think. Even World Bank, we are using similar kind of platform, but not in large extent, like sharing the things, thoughts that could be shared in the email. But when there is some kind of information, some meeting, short notice, it could be a better platform, I think.
Okay. Namrata?
I think What I think, Sachinji, is just on that, a workspace group for between the companies we can have, which we can share it with all the members, and that workspace group will be only within the board of advisors and the company people. In that way, it will maintain a professional decor of what information is shared and how much it is shared.
So,
I
Samir, will
think,
you? Namrata.
yeah. Sorry, yes, Samirji, I think, Samirji, I do agree with you. I think I've got far too many WhatsApp groups already. But not that I do agree, because WhatsApp groups are quite, handy when it comes to, I can't find the meeting link, can you share it? That sort of things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if there is a WhatsApp group, I don't mind, but because I don't like when some of the information is shared in WhatsApp, some comes via email, when we have too many channels of communication, so it can get a bit, so official communication should be via email, and if there is a workspace, that's fine. WhatsApp group, I don't mind being part of, if there is just for information purpose, that tomorrow is a meeting, make sure this is the day, or something like that. But majority, I would prefer if it's via email and other workspace communication. Yeah.
Saprava?
WhatsApp is just for communication is fine, but not sharing large information or something like that.
Yeah.
I would rather have ResearchGate for research output type of things which is being posted, and a link is shared in WhatsApp telling that if you want to have a link, look at it, please look at it. Or if you have, like you do, Satinji, all the time, if you post something in LinkedIn and if you expect me to have a quick look and give some comment or something, you always send me a WhatsApp. That's fantastic. But we don't want to post the things in WhatsApp group. That is my main concern.
Okay, perfect. So with this, without causing more delay to your personal activities, I will call the meeting closed, and I thank all of you, and I will convey all these information. Probably, Srinath, have you managed to record it?
Yes.
Okay. So I will share the recording with all of the 5 board members, so you can listen to it leisurely at your time, because sometimes you need to listen to the same thing again and again, and it will be handy. So thank you, all of you. And Saprava. Yes.
Yes, just wanted to ensure that what I mentioned about Namrataji and Professor Ashutosh regarding the hydraulics and all these things, bridge collapsing, that if you want, I can send an email and putting together some of my thoughts, that where your input will be very useful, because if you have been doing research in this field, please look into it, because I've been trying to approach every possible universities, telling them that we should do something about these things. Otherwise, all these data are absolutely flawed. It doesn't make any sense, and the bridges are collapsing like that. I'll share it by email. That's fine. Thank you.
Yes, Namrata, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Suprabha sir. What I would recommend is that let's keep it as a open living document, so that you provide what you think would be good contribution from us, and we can actually match it up. It's kind of mapping activity, so that very early on we know what our expertise are and where can we contribute, and the resources that we would like. For example, we don't have a lot of PhD students in Chester, but it would be really interesting to see if there is a possibility of having a PhD student somewhere else, but us supervising or something like that, some sort of collaboration. So it would be good to see what is our strength, and where we would like to, get support from. And yes, that would be great if you can send something like that. Thank you very much.
Professor, you want to add anything, Ashutosh?
Yeah, in fact, I just support Namrataji, what she mentioned. It is very good. Like we have some scholar from, like from Europe, and some scholar from the even Central Asia, Southeast Asia. So that, they are doing several research on particularly infrastructure development. And we could give some inputs. How it could be very resilient and it could be very effective, because some of the things like case studies, what could be relevant for us, then we could share. We could also if we develop some proposal, we could bring this knowledge, thoughts to our program, so that it will be very resourceful for our program in future activities. That is very important for us. So we can do like win-win for us, like if we have something like this, like research inputs, thoughts, and case studies, that success stories and all that, both like a researcher, academician like us, it could be resourceful as for future activities of this this platform would be very resourceful.
Thank you all, and once again wishing you all a happy Dassehra, and we look forward to keeping the communications channel open. I will share the recording which Srinath Menon has done on email by Monday morning, Australia time, and also share it with Nidhi and Dipti, and hopefully we will get some inputs from them regarding the discussions that we had. So thank you all, and we look forward to your continued communication and contribution. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you all.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you very much, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Keep in touch. Have a great day, sir.
Nice meeting you.
Happy Dassehra. Yeah.
Happy Dassehra. Bye. I'll close the meeting now. Ashutosh?